Namaste students. In last session we discussed about the basics of the computer system or basic components of the computer system. In that we discussed mainly the basic components or basic functional units of the computer system. That contains input unit, output unit, memory unit and the CPU. Here in this session we are going to discuss about only input, output and memory devices in detail. We will move to our topic here. The first one is input devices. Input device is a device that is used to feed the data to the computer. If you want to feed any data to the computer, then we are using the input devices. There are many different types of input devices are present, but here we are going to discuss only the 4 or 5 types. The first one is important one is keyboard. Next, second one is mouse, joystick, OCR, OMR and MICR. These are the mainly used input device. We will discuss one by one first. First one here, keyboard. Keyboard is a device that is used to type anything or to feed the data to the computers. Here there are different keys are present in a keyboard. The total keys present in a keyboard is ranges from 85 to 108 keys. Total it will ranges from 85 to 105 based on the different types of keyboards. Here there are different keys. First one is functional keys, F1 to F12. F1 to F12 there are different function keys are there. That is used for specific functions. Then typewriting keys, or it is also known as alphabetic keys. Alphabetic keys, A to Z alphabetic keys are there. Then numeric keypad. If you want to type any numbers, then numeric keypad is present. And special keys are present. Special keys, for example, delete keys, print screen, page up, page down, insert, control. These are the special keys. Then next one is cursor control keys, is also known as navigation keys. If you want to navigate left, right, top or bottom, then we are using the navigation keys. These are the, if you take any keyboard, these are the keys present in the keyboard. Next we will move to the types of keyboard. The keyboard, there are mainly 5 types are present. The first one is standard keyboards, ergonomic keyboards, wireless keyboard, virtual keyboard and last one is compact keyboards. Standard keyboards are normal keyboards used in personal systems. If you take any desktop system, in that system we will use this type of keyboards. These type of keyboards are known as standard keyboards. The next one is ergonomic keyboards. Ergonomic keyboards is mainly used for data entry jobs. If you want to enter more data or if you want to type more data, then we are using ergonomic keyboard. The difference between the standard and ergonomic is the shape of the keyboard is different. The shape of the keyboard is easier to type in case of ergonomic keyboard. Next one is wireless keyboards. If you want to connect any keyboard to your system, there are 2 methods are possible. Either we can use wired technology to connect or physical technology. Then one more is wireless. If you are using the wired technology, then we can use USB or PS2 connectors to connect the keyboards. Then if one more type is wireless. If we use the wireless, we can use Bluetooth technology or infrared rays or Wi-Fi technology or radio waves. Normally we will say radio waves are used to connect the wireless keyboards. This is the next version type of keyboard. Next one is the virtual keyboard. The virtual keyboards mainly present in smartphones. If you take the smartphone, if you are going to type anything, one keyboard will pop up. That pop-up keyboard is known as virtual keyboard. That will disappear after closing your application. The next one is compact keyboard. Compact keyboard is mainly present in your laptop systems. It is same as standard keyboards, but this right side numeric pad is not present in case of compact. It is mainly because of to reduce the size of the laptops. If you want to reduce the total size of the laptop system, then this numeric keypad is not present. By using the typewriting keys, here numeric keypad is present. By using that one you can type. So this is the one more type of the keyboards, compact keyboards. Next is mouse. Mouse is used to display the cursor on the screen and it is also control the movement of the cursor. If you want to control the movement of the cursor in the screen, we are using mouse. Mouse mainly there are 2 types. One is mechanical mouse and one more is optical mouse. Mechanical mouse, mechanical in nature, it uses one rubber ball or metal ball that will rotate, and based on that it will produce the cursor on the screen. If you take the optical mouse it uses laser beams. When you are going to move the mouse in a mouse pad, it will, based on the laser beams, it will produce the angles, then it will display the cursor on the screen. If you take the mouse, optical mouse, there are different types of mouse are present based on the number of keys. There are mainly 2 button and 3 button mouse. 2 button mouse contains left button and right button. 2 button mouse only contains left button and right button. If you take the 3 button mouse, it contains right button, left button, and same time central scroll button, or it is central button, middle button. There are different, they mean difference between 2 button and 3 button is only left and right is present, that is the older version of mouse. The newer version of mouse, it contains the 3 buttons. This is the mouse. When you are going to take the next device, that is a joystick. Joystick is a device that is mainly used for gaming purpose. If you want to play any game, then we are using the joystick. It consists of a stick that pivots on the base. Base will be here, and one stick is present, and it will move. When you are going to move the stick right or left, based on the angle, it will produce the cursor on the screen. This is joystick. The next one is OMR, OCR, and MICR. OMR means it is optical mark recognition. Second one is OCR, it is optical character recognition. The last one is MICR, it is a magnetic ink character recognition. If you take the OMR, it is used to read the OMR sheets. When you are going to write offline examinations, then we are using the OMR sheets. OMR sheets are nothing but like this. Here numbers are present, you have to bubble that one, or you have to mark that one by using the pen or dark pencil. You have to mark the numbers. If you mark it by like this, then by using the OMR machines, we can correct the answers. There is no need of manual correction. If you use the OMR machines, there is no need of manual correction. Directly you can correct by using the OMR machines. The next one is OCR, optical character reader. Optical character reader, it will read the data from the printed. Any printed format is there, means from that it is possible to read the data, and here there is no special ink is required. It will convert that data into text format. Next one is MICR. MICR is widely used in bank checks. If you want to process any bank check, then we are using MICR, magnetic ink character recognition, and here it uses a special ink. Special ink is used to write the MI or bank checks that can be read only by using the MICR machines. The next one is output devices. Output devices are devices mainly used to display the output or produce the output, and will give the output to the users. The output can be in different ways. Output will be information obtained by using the processor. Here some commonly used output devices are monitors, printers, and speakers. These are the mainly we are using output devices. One is monitor, printers, and speakers. Monitors. Look to the monitors. Monitor is a device that will display the output in your screen. Here there are different mainly 4 types of monitors. One is a CRT, LCD, TFT, and LED. CRT means cathode ray tube. Cathode ray tube is an older version of monitors. Next one is LCD, liquid crystal display LCD. Then next one is TFT, thin film transistors. The last one is LED. Nowadays we are using the LED monitors, that is light emitting diode. These are the mainly 4 types of monitors are present. Next one we will move to the printers. Printer is a device that will use to print the details. If you want to print any details in a paper, then we are using the printers. Before moving to the printer, we will take, there are 2 terms. One is a hard copy and soft copy. What is hard copy and what is soft copy? Hard copy is a device. Hard copy means whenever data is present in your paper or data is present or printed on a paper, then that is known as hard copy. Whenever data is present or stored in memory, then it is known as soft copy. There are mainly, if you take the systems, computer system, there are mainly two types of outputs are possible. One is hard copy output and one is soft copy output. Hard copy output will present only in case of printers. It will print the data in a paper and will give. That is hard copy device. The next one is soft copy, means example monitors. Monitor is a soft copy device because we can see the data where it is present, and it will be present only in the memory. Whenever data is stored in memory, then that is known as soft copy. Then if you are going to take the types of printers mainly divided into two types. One is impact printers, one more is non-impact printers. As the name indicates, impact printer means there will be physical contact with the paper to produce an image. Image means or text. Image means a data. If you want to print anything on a paper, there will be physical contact. It will produce the images or text. Each time it contains a striking activity. One pin is going to strike on the paper and it will produce the images. Due to the striking activity, impact printers are very noisy. It will produce very noisy. If you are going to any restaurant or if you are going to any other places, when they are printing, just check out whether noise is here. You can hear the noise means that type of printers are known as impact printers. The example here, not possible to print the multicolor. It's possible to print the color, but it's not possible to print the multicolor in the same page. In one page you can print in blue or red, any color, but entire page will be in blue or red color. But it's not possible to print multicolors in one page. If you want to display or if you want to different colors, that is not possible in case of impact printers. Examples are line printers, dot matrix, and drum, Decibel, like that. Different printers are there, and this is a older version of printers. Line printer means it will print one line at a time. If you want to print one line at a time, line printers are used. Then dot matrix, it will print the data in a dotted format. You can check the different types of printers. The next one is non-impact printers. Here there is no physical contact with the paper. Do not produce any physical contact with the paper. By heating or by using laser beams, it will produce the images. Here it produces high quality graphics. If you compare the impact and non-impact, quality of the printer is low in case of impact, the quality of the printer is high in case of non-impact printers. And it's also possible to print different graphics. Graphics are possible, and here multi-color is possible. Different types, different colors in the same page is possible in case of non-impact printers. Examples of thermal printers, inkjet printer, and laser printers. Thermal printer, here we are using the special type of papers that coated with the chemical material, and in thermal printer we are going to only heat the paper. Just we are going to heat the paper in different temperature. Based on that, it will produce images. After days over, the quality of the printer is going to reduce, or quality of the print is going to reduce in case of thermal printers. The next one is inkjet printer. Here we are using diluted ink. There are different colors of diluted ink we are using. Mainly three colors: RGB, red, green, and blue. Mainly we are using three colors. Here it produces high clarity images. The next one is laser printers. It uses the laser beams to print the data. These are the mainly different types of non-impact printers. Next, we will move to the memory devices. The memory device is a storage. It is a storage part of the computer. If you want to store the data in a computer, then we are using the memory devices. If you take the memory devices or memory mainly divided into two types. One is primary memory, one more is secondary. Primary memory will store the data temporarily. Normally we are saying we store the data temporarily. Secondary will store the data permanently. But actual definition of the primary memory, it will access the data. If you want to access the primary memory is directly accessed by the CPU. That will explain later. Before that, memory measured in bits and bytes. Bit means binary digit. Binary digit, bit and bytes. Normally, if you want to store one character, 2 bits are required. If you want to store letter A or letter B, any character, mainly 2 bits are required. Like that, 8 bit is equal to 1 byte. 1 byte means we can store 16 or we can store only the 4 characters. In 1 byte we can store only the 4 characters. Like that 1024 byte it will be 1 kilobyte. Like that it is 2 raised to 10. 2 raised to 10 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte. 2 raised to 20 or 1024 KB is equal to 1 megabyte. 1024 MB will give 1 gigabyte. 1024 GB it will give 1 terabyte. 1024 GB TB it will give 1 petabyte. 1024 PB it will give 1 hexabyte. Exabyte 1024 exabyte will give 1 zettabyte. Like that range is increasing. Normally we are using till GB or TB. 1024 kilobyte is equal to 1 megabyte. 1024 megabyte is equal to 1 gigabyte. 1024 GB is equal to, that is 1 terabyte. Normally we are using this one, but remember there are different types of memories also possible. The next, we'll move to the next topic, that is primary memory. I told there are 2 types of memories are present. One is primary and secondary. Primary means that memory is directly accessed by the CPU or processor. The primary memories can be directly accessed by the CPU or processor can access the memory directly. It is also known as main memory of the computer system. The primary memory is mainly divided into 2 types. One is the RAM and ROM. RAM means random access memory. ROM means it is a read-only memory. Random access memory and read-only memory. First we move to the ROM devices. ROM is again classified into 4 types. One is ROM, it's a read-only memory. Second is PROM, programmable read-only memory. Next, EEPROM, erasable programmable read-only memory. And last one is EEPROM, electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. These are the mainly 4 types of memory devices. Next, in case of ROM device, the information is pre-recorded at the time of manufacturing. When they are going to manufacture the ROM chip, at that time informations are pre-recorded. Once data has been written into a ROM chip, it cannot be erased. It is not possible to erase the ROM chip after writing. Then when you switch off the computer, it consists of the ROM is not erased. Whenever data is present on the ROM devices, when you are going to switch off the system, data present will not be erased. It remains permanently. ROM is a non-volatile memory. Non-volatile means it is a permanent. Whenever data stored in a ROM chip, that is permanent. Next we will move to the PROM, programmable read-only memory. Programmable read-only memory. It is like a empty chip. Once we can write the data, or once we can load the data, or once we can program the data to the ROM devices. Then here empty chips can be written or programmed by using the special PROM programmer. Special PROM programs are required to write the data into ROM chip. It is also non-volatile. Non-volatile means the data stored permanently in the device. Next one is EEPROM, EEPROM means erasable programmable read-only memory. Erasable programmable read-only memory. Here it is like a USB devices. It is possible to write the data, at same time it is possible to delete the data by using the PROM programmer. Or PROM programmer is a device that is used to write the data in ROM chips. It is possible to reprogram many times. But here, when you are going to reprogram, you have to use ultraviolet light. Ultraviolet lights are used to erase or to write the content to a EEPROM. It is also non-volatile memory.